liftoff.
Repeat chapter. Repeat chapter. Repeat title. Repeat all.
We have liftoff.
I'm Peter. Welcome to the Little Ticket Store. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Let's plan a family vacation for you.
Why is it important to take your family on vacation?
They work a lot? when your dad or your mom goes somewhere, you don't get to see them that much.
My parents always go on business trips, so they deserve a little break.
Where would you like to take your parents?
Albany,
Albany.
because it's the capital of famous New York.
To the Dominican Republic. I mean, the North Carolina. I forgot. I kind of forgot. Let me just...
No, you take your time.
You know what they were probably like?
What?
L.A.
L.A.
Yes, definitely LA.
I don't want to promise you that you're going to find a treasure if you go down to Barbados or somewhere in the Caribbean.
Yeah, because you might not.
But there is, you know, there's always the
and you
possibility.
might will.
You might, exactly.
I want to go to here,
Okay.
to here,
All right, sure.
to here,
Okay.
to here, then to here.
I like hotels with a lobby that has a little kitchen.
Anywhere with too many fur animals there, I cannot go because my dad is allergic to any kind of fur.
Any other must-haves for this vacation?
You need to have a bathroom.
Okay. I'm writing these down.
Yeah, of course a diving board.
Okay, okay.
Then I can dive.
How much do you think that this whole flight and hotel would cost?
$4.
You're right. 1, 2. That should do it. 3 flights and hotel for Tampa Bay, Florida.
It's important to have time to relax with your family and enjoy the time with them.
I want to see the world with my parents.
I train as an athlete because of my mind. My body needs athletic level workouts.
We all like to really work so hard for our bodies because we are seen, you know, all the time in lingerie.
It's unacceptable for me to show up and not be in shape because this is my job. I don't think people understand, like, especially for Victoria's Secret models, how much we work out.
I don't even think about, what day works for me to work out. It's just like, it's part of my morning routine. It's just something I do. It's part of my day.
What inspires me to keep going is the results.
I think my biggest competitor is myself. I always wanted to be the best. I have to constantly prove myself. How strong can I be?
There's something for everyone at Golden Corral, but nothing beats their signature USDA sirloin. Juicy, hand-carved, and grilled just how you like. The signature sirloin. Every night at Golden Corral.
The recipe for breakfast at Cracker Barrel Old Country Store includes lots of little extras, like offering warm bottles of all-natural syrup with our pancakes, serving a variety of choices so it's easier to please everyone at your table, and making biscuits from scratch. That's how we try to put a little gravy on top. So stop on by for breakfast, served all day. You're always welcome.
This is your captain speaking. We are 14th in line for takeoff.
Beep, beep, beep. Looks like it's bumper to bumper on the interstate.
I gotta get to Cleveland.
Should have skipped that second soda.
Remember your belt, your watch, your shoes?
I wonder what gas costs today.
$7 for a pillow. An extra bag costs what?
I hate traffic.
The train is now arriving.
The train has arrived indeed. Amtrak. Enjoy the journey. medieval times dinner and tournament. Castle of Chicago, Schaumburg, Illinois.
Hello there. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Come on in. Let me show you around the village before you head up to Hogwarts. I'll be guiding you to all the best stops, places to feast, and even where Harry Potter's wand chose him. While you're in town, you must visit the Three Broomsticks. For generations, third-year students and older have been enjoying their hearty fare. Keep your eyes peeled for the house elves darting about. Next door is the Hogshead Pub. Yum! Makes me think of butterbeer. Of course, Honeydukes is my favourite in all of Hogsmeade, famous for their wonderful and colourful sweets. Careful though, the chocolate frogs can be a bit of trouble to eat, and Bertie Bott's every flavoured beans can be a risky mouthful. Right over there is the Owl Post, where you can send letters home with a genuine Hogsmeade postmark. Then there's Dervish and Bangs for all of your magical supply needs, or Zonko's Joke Shop, a favourite for the more mischievous students. Visit Ollivander's, makers of fine wands since 382 BC. Step inside the small dusty shop and gaze at the countless wand boxes stacked to the ceiling. Here, you can see a wand choose a wizard. Today, you're in for a treat. The Triwizard Spirit Rally is happening just up High Street in the shadow of Hogwarts Castle. So go up the path, yep, just up there. And that is Hogwarts Castle. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Be sure to stop by Hagrid's hut. There you will learn to properly greet a hippogriff. Look at the time. Must be getting back to it. Enjoy your stay here in Hogsmeade. Can't be late. Move along. Move along.
It's been part of our culture for 100 years. A phrase you already know and probably say. It's been used to describe stories that boggle our minds. People who never quite fit in. Events of wonder and awe. Treasures from around the world. Ones who showcase the unbelievable. Human artistry of another kind. And feats of achievement. 4 words, the phrase you already know, the excitement to follow. Believe it or not. Please believe it or not, coming soon to the Travel Channel.
Welcome back to Legoland Florida Resort, where you can become the ninja in Lego Ninjago World, an awesome new theme park land.
In past episodes, we showed you different hand moves that you can use to fight the bad guys in Lego Ninjago The Ride.
This time, we'll give you some insider tips on how to get a high score.
For Legoland Florida Resort TV, I'm Grace.
And I'm Cade.
So, David, you've been involved with this ride for a really long time. What's a good strategy to get a high score?
Well, you definitely want to pay close attention to the video that plays when you're waiting in line. That will explain exactly where to put your hand in relation to the sensor that's sitting in front of you. You want to make sure that your hand is about 8 inches above the sensor at all times. That's a little bit more than 20 centimeters. The other tip is, don't aim at the obvious targets. You can score points with things that don't look like villains. So always kind of be looking for things that your shots are interacting with.
So, are some targets worth more than others? Where should I aim?
Yes, absolutely. So the scoring mechanism is based on a couple of different factors. Number one, it's how quickly you hit a target, how precisely you hit a target, and then most of all, it's the degree of difficulty. The villains that are right up front in the foreground, those aren't worth as much. So you want to aim for those targets that are way in the back, that are real small, and that are moving or are very kind of hard to hit. You also want to make sure that you're looking for things that react to your shots. So a good example is there are some dojo rooms that you pass through where if you strike the vase exactly right, a crystal will pop up. And if you hit that crystal, it's worth a lot of points, but it disappears very quickly. So look for things that your shots will actually trigger something else to happen. And if you get really good at aiming and you hit those things right when they happen, you can get a lot of points. All right, let's see what you learned. Awesome job. The student has become the master. So what move gave you such a high score?
I used the Chop Safiri because it was a fast move.
So 2 hands firing off more shots. All right. Grace, what was your strategy?
So I really tried to focus on the items in the back because you would get more points instead of just things that were in front of you.
So very good, both of you. So, sometimes it makes more sense to be firing as many shots as possible. Other times, you really need to kind of concentrate and aim for those small, fast-moving targets in the background. So, do you think you learned something today?
Yes, sir.
All right. Great job, both of you.
For Legoland Florida Resort TV, I'm Grace.
And I'm Cade.
Thanks for watching.
million people tuning into the match between...